Hi and welcome back to a new episode of our grand tour of Spain. 2 weeks ago, we were in Malaga for the New Year's countdown. And today, on New Year's Day, we are traveling to Marbella, a sunny city on the southern coast of Spain. And the best way to kick off the new year is to check into a nice hotel and enjoy the sun-kissed beaches. No doubt we are in the middle of winter, but as you already know, if you have been watching our videos, is that Spain has no winter. And the thermometer does not lie, it is pointing north of 24 degrees Celsius. My husband checked us into one of the nicest hotels so far during this grand tour of Spain. We were in Hard Rock Hotel in Marbella, and we were truly blessed. The place was beautiful and the weather was simply perfect. Situated in Puerto Banús, this hotel is where rock and roll meets beachside glam. Our room was infused with this special vibe that amplified our stay there, but the first thing we did after we checked in was to explore the surroundings. First we walked past the beautifully decorated lounge, then onto the pool area. The hotel has 2 pools areas, one on the upper deck and one more on the lower deck where the restaurants and bars are also located. The Costa del Sol, where our hotel was located, is a famous destination for tourists and expats in Spain. And it is not surprising, as the area enjoys over 320 days of sunshine a year and a year-round average temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Just check out this hotel lobby. The furniture and decor almost made us feel we were on a movie setting. We really felt like a rock star at the hotel. There is the energetic pulse of the music, plus you can grab a seat while sipping artisanal coffees or handcrafted cocktails, or just nibble on delightful treats. This is what I call lounge in style. And the lobby's design blends comfort with edgy aesthetics, and it is where relaxation meets rebellion. There is even a hard rock shop, in case you want to purchase some apparels, or some hard rock signature souvenirs. We left the lobby, walking towards the casino. We are not going to gamble, but next to the casino, there is an underground path, or tunnel, if you prefer, that should lead us directly to the beach. The hotel offers a convenient tunnel that allows us to stroll through an underground passage and emerging on the other side, where the warm sand and blue sea were waiting for us. I call this a secret gateway to the Mediterranean. And you know what? Well, this tunnel is full of beautiful artwork, like a carefully curated canvas, a fusion of contemporary art with Andalusian flair. The paintings were mostly of women, bold strokes of creativity, in one of the most unexpected places of all. It's like stepping into a rock and roll gallery on your way to the beach. Once we exited the tunnel, we realized that we have actually crossed the expressway, and we could see our hotel on the other side of the road. Then we made a right turn and this would lead us directly to the beach. Nestled in this vibrant part of Puerto Banús were exquisite houses and villas. As we walked past them, we could distinguish a real mix of Andalusian elegance and modern luxury, with features like private pools, lush gardens, and of course, stunning sea views. Marbella was first discovered by European elites and royalty, who were drawn to its sunny shores and vibrant lifestyle in the late 1940s. And this town gained a reputation as the playground of the rich and famous. Its small port, Puerto Banús, became synonymous with luxury yachts and Ferraris. We have now reached the seafront of Puerto Banús, and one prominent landmark there is the Ocean Club of Marbella. You won't miss it, as it is very visible. But most visible of all is the immense expanse of the blue sea that stretches to infinity, right in front of you. We are now at this beach, next to the Ocean Club, and it is known as Playa del Duque. It is also one of the spots that features residential apartments in the heart of Puerto Banús, known for their exclusive award-winning subtropical gardens, marble flooring, and located just steps away from the beach. The whole area is a beachfront oasis that offers direct access to the golden sands and blue waters. I can already imagine myself lounging on a sunbed with the Mediterranean Sea just steps away. The nearby Ocean Club is also well known for its champagne parties and glamorous indulgence. Let us take a walk and let me show you more of the scenery around here. There are several, what look like breakwaters, leading into the sea. And they are made of stones and concrete. Let us venture out and enjoy a bit more the coastal views, and hopefully we will also get to feel the sea breeze from there. The views of the sea and coastline are nothing short of spectacular. And the Mediterranean Sea unfolds in shades of azure and turquoise, inviting us to take a dip. And if I look closely, I can even spot schools of fish darting beneath the surface of the water. Let me pan the camera, so that I can try to share with you the amazing views. It is not something you see every day. And it felt really special. Like us, there were a few groups of people who gathered around to enjoy this breathtaking scenery. Along the beachline, I could spot villas, apartments, and further up, there appeared to have cafes and restaurants along the beach promenade. And for some reason, I could already imagine myself sipping a chilled drink there. So without much ado, let us walk towards them. Along the way, we spotted an artist who was making beautiful sand sculptures. And we stopped there for a while to admire him, at work. He had made something special, to remind us that we were still around Christmas time. He had sculpted from sand what appeared to be a nativity scene, with Joseph, Mary, and the infant Jesus. Further east from here, we would soon reach the luxurious marina of Puerto Banús. Several sculptures of what look like surfing teddies greeted us as we approached the area. And the vibe here is starting to take a slightly different allure. It was beginning to look and feel upscale, and definitely more upscale than where we started off. Since we are here, let me tell you more about Puerto Banús. It is actually a marina, built in 1970 by José Banús, a local property developer, and he built it as a luxury marina and shopping complex. And it has since become one of the largest entertainment centers in the Costa del Sol, with 5 million annual visitors, and it has certainly gained popularity with international celebrities. It is not resembling a marina at all at the moment, but we are getting there. So keep watching the video. Right now, we are walking along some of the restaurants of the area. And they are set against the spectacular backdrops of the sea. And you can enjoy authentic specialties, dishes with traditional flavors blending perfectly with modern cooking styles and with oceanfront views. Each of these restaurants offers something unique, from their settings to their menus. Some offered garden-like seating areas, while others offered more colorful spaces, even with sculptures as part of their decor. But they all shared one thing in common, and that is the spectacular sea views. In the background, on that rock, you can see the Puerto Banús Lighthouse, but more about it in the later part of the video. Puerto Banús is actually located on the Costa del Sol, and it just a mere 6 kilometers southwest of Marbella, and about 60 kilometers southwest of the city of Malaga. And talking about Malaga, I hope that you have watched the special episode that was aired on our YouTube channel 2 weeks ago. If you have missed it, I will leave a link to it in the description section below. The nearest airport is Malaga Airport, and there is a good network of roads and transport services that will connect Puerto Banús with the adjacent towns and suburbs. We are now at the marina, and the first thing you notice is the very extensive amount of luxury yachts. In fact, the marina there has over 900 berths, and you can find mega yachts belonging to the world's wealthiest individuals there, including those of the royal family of Saudi Arabia, if you are lucky enough. The other thing that you will also notice right after you have been wowed by the amazing collection of yacht berthed at the marina is the insane amount of luxury vehicles parked along it. We will have a chance to see more of these vehicles in this video, but for now, let us take a tour of the marina, nearer to the Chapel of the Virgin del Carmen, also marking one end of the Puerto Banús marina. Nearby, you will find the Martini Bar by Dolce & Gabbana, as well as several other designer boutiques. I believe this is the Puerto Banús control tower, and there is an old cannon displayed in front, to remind us of its fort-like status. Next to the tower, there is a small garden, with some huts that have been set up, probably for the festive season. These huts reminded me of small hotel rooms, more like glamping style. They were beautifully made, and had grey cone-shaped rooflines. And a few steps further, you will come across the tiny chapel of the Virgin del Carmen. It is a small glass chapel with a staircase made up of 7 steps only, and a statue of the Virgin del Carmen, the patron saint and protector of the Spanish Navy. This area marks the west end of the Puerto Banús Marina. And to reach the lighthouse, you will need to walk all around the marina itself, which is almost a 2-kilometer trip, on foot. This is the monument of Don Juan de Borbón, Count of Barcelona and father of the current King of Spain Don Juan Carlos I, and it was dedicated by the people of Puerto Banús, who erected it, in his memory. On it there is a bronze plaque that reads, "I departed from this port forever." And this is the luxury yacht called the Samadhi, a 61-meter masterpiece. The name comes from yoga, signifying a still, concentrated mind, a fitting concept for this mega yacht. Let us walk around the marina, and let me share the views, and some more information along the way. I already mentioned Puerto Banús founder, José Banús. So let me tell you more about the origin of this amazing area. José Banús' encounter with Nolde Schreck, famous architect and designer of the legendary neighborhood of Beverly Hills, kick-started this ambitious vision, and this exclusive project to build a new Andalusia. The plan was to build a Mediterranean village, with luxurious avenues, adorned with beautifully manicured gardens, bathed by the sea. The inauguration took place in 1970 with more than 1,500 invited guests. And among them were members of the Spanish royalty, Princess Grace of Monaco, Prince Rainier, and even Julio Iglesias, who delighted those present with his music. Despite the number of large boats, the water here is extremely clear, and you are able to easily spot the fishes in the sea. Just take a look for yourself. In fact, since the water was so clear, we could see a swarm of birds, gathered around what seems to be their hunting ground. And now, back to our story. Soon the biggest brands from all over the world started to set up shop there, and in a nutshell, Puerto Banús became a trendy hotspot where famous people like royalty, singers such as Prince and Rod Stewart, and artists like Sean Connery and Brigitte Bardot love to hang out. And I have only been there for a few hours, and I can already say, I also like to hang out here. It seems to offer an unforgettable experience, and if you love luxury brand shopping, then it is really the place for you. So just stick around and you will get to spot some of these big and famous fashion brands. And already, as we turned the corner, we could see boutiques that offer private jet charter services. And I am sure that along the way, you must have noticed the supercars that we walked past. And we are now in one of the most prominent streets in Puerto Banús. It is known as Calle Ribeiro. Best the amazing restaurants along this street, you will also find most of the luxury boutiques here. We just walked past Saint Laurent, and further ahead, we will come across several other brands like Dolce & Gabbana, Salvatore Ferragamo, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dior, Rolex and Hermes, among many others. In fact, Puerto Banús boasts over 100 luxury brands, where you can find the latest collections from its most exclusive designers. These range from cosmetics, perfumes, clothing, footwear, jewelry, beachwear, eyewear, watches and even tech gadgets. And if you are more interested in boating, then here again, Puerto Banús Marina will not disappoint you. With their exclusive nautical services, they will be able to accommodate your vessel, even if it is 50-meter long. They have 915 berths, laid out over 15 hectares. With all these amenities and attraction, it is therefore no surprise that 5 million tourists visit Puerto Banús every year. José Banús became one of the most important developers of residential tourism complexes on the Costa del Sol. The port took his name, and it soon grew beyond the two streets and the original harbor. We just exited the marina area, and we are now at another major street, lined up with palm trees and also where you will find the famous statue La Victoria. The statue stands on top of a 26-meter tall granite column, in the middle of the roundabout, and it is built of bronze and copper. It was a gift by the mayor of Moscow in 1994. This is the Playa de Puerto Banús, and it is located in the most exclusive enclave along the Costa del Sol. To be honest, it is probably one of the most glamorous beach you can find in all of Marbella. And it stretches between the Puerto Banús Marina and the mouth of the Rio Verde, also known as Rio Verde Beach. This semi-urban beach features golden sand, spans 1,500 meters in length, and has an average width of 40 meters. Along this extensive beachfront promenade, this is where you will discover top-notch amenities and a never-ending list of excellent restaurants. And notably, Puerto Banús Beach has been awarded the Blue Flag, a distinction for environmental excellence. We have been walking past several restaurants now, and the scent of salt water mingling with the aroma of freshly grilled seafood has definitely made us hungry. And now it was time to stop by one of these restaurants for a well-deserved lunch break. We chose Jack's Smokehouse, as it has nice views of the marina and delicious food. We ordered enough food for a small feast. Rack of ribs, smoked wings, and a Cobb salad with chicken breasts and avocado. And while we are here, perhaps it is now the right time to ask you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so yet. At the same time, if you are enjoying this video so far, please give it a like, as this will help the YouTube algorithm push our video to a wider audience. Also, do not forget to leave us a comment after watching this video to let us know which part was your favorite or to share about your own experience in Marbella. After our heavy but satisfying lunch, we needed a walk. So we decided to walk to the Lighthouse. And the best way to reach the Lighthouse was to walk from the Puerto Banús beach itself. Another thing about the beach: its proximity to the town centre and the quality of its services make this beach a very busy place and actually one of the best rated in Marbella. And I am sure that, similar to us, you will fall in love with its beautiful crescent-shaped tongue of golden sand and its relaxed, familiar atmosphere. In summer, this beach must be packed full of tourists and visitors. Puerto Banús Beach also offers a large number of sunbeds and parasols for rent, as well as a large variety of restaurants and beach bars in the surrounding area. We are now walking along the promenade, located on the other side of the marina. And on this side, which is fully exposed to the sun, we can have a better view of the marina itself. Here, we can also have closer access to the yachts that were moored at the marina. No doubt they are smaller in size, but they are still quite impressive. From this perspective, we can clearly see the whitewashed facades of the buildings along the marina, as well as their orange tiled rooflines. And this promenade cuts right in the middle of the sea. On our left was the calm blue water of the Mediterranean Sea, and on our right was the clear water of the marina itself. And this is one boat that was making its way into the marina. Let us continue our walk, as we are very near the lighthouse. When I say lighthouse, do not expect something very impressive, like the Lighthouse of Malaga. Well, you are now seeing it for yourself. At first, I was not even sure it was a lighthouse. To be honest, it is more a coastal beacon that overlooks the Mediterranean Sea, and although not a traditional lighthouse, it still serves as a navigational aid and surely adds charms to the marina. And its vintage appearance complements the upscale atmosphere of Puerto Banús. From the lighthouse, we are far away enough from the crowds. And from this vantage point, we can admire the views across the harbour, with the mountains as backdrop. The walk from the beach is probably about 1 kilometre, but now we had to walk all the way back. And it is an even longer walk to reach our hotel. We wanted to stay here until sunset, but we were completely exposed to the sun, and there was no shaded corner for us to sit, relax, and wait. At the same time, we wanted to get back to Hard Rock Hotel and see if we still have the opportunity to enjoy the pool there before it gets too dark and too cold. Although the thermometer was showing 27 degrees Celsius now, we were in January, and as it gets dark, the temperature also drops fast. In our previous episode, we mentioned some of the New Year traditions in Spain. For instance, we mentioned about eating 12 grapes at midnight, one for each chime. Each grape represents a wish for the upcoming year. There are other traditions in Spain as well. And for instance, it is common to wear yellow underwear for the new year, as yellow represents good luck in many Hispanic cultures. People often wear yellow underwear on New Year's Eve to attract positive energy. Let's see, what else can I share with you? Did you know that some people walk around their house or block with suitcases to symbolize travel opportunities in the new year? Some people hold money or coins, often silver, as the clock strikes midnight for good luck and prosperity. And finally, drinking champagne with a gold ring dropped into the glass is believed to bring wealth. Some say you must drink the entire glass and retrieve the ring for it to work. We have now left the marina and walking back towards our hotel. And the sun was already starting to drop lower in the skies. On our way, we stopped for a while to admire a beautiful yacht making its way towards the marina. And then we walked past the same restaurants we featured earlier in this video. We stopped by one of them for an afternoon coffee. Just sitting there and looking at the sea made us feel so relaxed that we almost forgot we were trying to get to our hotel to use the pool. So let us head back then. And while we do that, let me tell you a bit about Marbella itself. We have not visited it, but we are so close to it that it is worth to share a bit about it. Marbella lies at the foothills of the Sierra Blanca Mountains, providing stunning sea and mountain views. It is situated between Malaga and the Strait of Gibraltar. The municipality covers an area of 117 square kilometers, and it is one of the most important tourist cities of the Costa del Sol, and throughout most of the year is an international tourist attraction, due mainly to its climate and tourist infrastructure. This is the statue of Lola Flores. From her posture and her dress, I would say she is probably a famous flamenco performer. And we are finally back at the hotel. Time to head to the pool. However though, when we reached the upper deck, we realized that the place was empty and the crowd had left. We were happy initially to have the entire place just to ourselves. So we got some pool towels and lie down on the sun beds to enjoy the moment. And then we realized another thing that had left was the sunny and warm feeling. Soon, it started to get too cold, and therefore, it was time for us to head back inside. New Year's celebration in Puerto Banús is a lavish affair. And do expect grand celebrations with parties at high-end venues, luxury hotels hosting exclusive events, as well as fireworks displays over the marina. The atmosphere is electric, with streets and venues bustling with well-dressed partygoers. The marina and nearby areas are beautifully lit up, adding to the festive spirit. It's common to see live music, DJ performances, and themed parties. Many restaurants offer special New Year's Eve menus, often featuring gourmet cuisine and fine wines. In the late evening, there was a live music performance in the lobby of our hotel. We managed to get some decent and comfortable seating space to enjoy it. And allow me to share a short clip of the live performance. And that wraps up our unforgettable journey through Puerto Banús, where luxury meets the Mediterranean. From the opulent Hard Rock Marbella Hotel, offering a perfect blend of rock 'n' roll style and five-star comfort, to the sun-kissed beaches that are perfect for unwinding, this destination truly has it all. Strolling along the marina, we marveled at the majestic yachts and the charming atmosphere, capturing the essence of seaside elegance. And the high-end boutiques and designer stores cater to the most discerning shoppers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more travel adventures, and leave a comment below. Thanks for joining me on this incredible tour, and until next time, safe travels and happy exploring.